G'day viewers, back once more helping you out with the perils of online dating. Dating in general, really.
Yeah. Now I've been out there and doing it, and I'm over it. It is hard. It is really hard. So keep in mind that we're not saying that any of this is easy and that you'll find someone immediately. It is hard. It takes time. It takes effort, and patience.
Yeah, that strikes me as coming across a little bit in some of the comments and questions. People asking, why didn't I instantly get exactly what I wanted? Because life's hard, kids.
I mean, how many weeks have I been doing this? And yeah, still single.
Yeah, and this is after, some solid research for the benefit of you people, and it's tough is what's coming out of it.
Yeah, it is. But we've got some advice as per usual about how you can make it easier for yourself. Now, we've talked about how you want to express yourself online and making sure that you appear nice and neat online.
And that's just with the profile. But of course, the real you needs to match up to that somewhat.
Yeah.
More so, even.
Yeah, and the cyber impression that you give to someone. So the cyber impression you get of someone as well.
Yes.
Don't build it up too much, and either your own or someone else's. So for instance, you've been chatting on, I've talked about this before actually, if you get into too much cyber texting and all the rest of it, you end up building up this picture of someone in your mind that isn't real. It's how they sound when they type, and they are carefully considered, and for all they know, they might have taken my advice and copy and pasted scripts over.
Yeah, and you were talking about it's like when a blockbuster movie gets overhyped.
Yeah, I don't want to go and see it because I know I'm going to be disappointed because it's never going to match up to what I think it's going to be. So if you're describing yourself online and putting across a certain image online in your texts or your emails, make sure it's not a lie. Yeah,
and with yourself, make sure you don't create a big expectation of another person. I've seen friends do this heaps, actually. They're like, oh, I found my soulmate online. It's like the strength of the internet and internet dating can be its biggest weakness as well. Now, you can find the right person. By blind luck going into clubs and pubs, you're never going to find them. But when you actually search on particular criteria, you can find the person you're after. But again, it's not them yet.
Yeah. Just because he loves Withnail and I and David Bowie doesn't mean he's my soulmate, because I haven't actually met him. And I don't know how often I can say this, but the actual contact, when you actually meet someone, it's about chemistry. And so much of this is part of our genetics and our makeup and our DNA that is just intangible. Sometimes you'll meet someone who hates Withnail and I and David Bowie, and yet you still find them attractive.
Weird, I know.
Yeah, how you could, but it happens.
So, if you get past the cyber thing and you're meeting someone in real life, we had some general tips for how you should present yourself when you meet someone.
We've talked before about not wearing too much aftershave or too much perfume, and also perhaps not turning over stinkingly hungover.
Yes, booze, not an attractive cologne.
Boo's an attractive cat, but...
Who is an attractive cat? Booze. Not good.
Yeah, look, if you've had a really big Friday night, or you know that you have big Friday nights, don't arrange for a coffee date on the Saturday morning, because you will turn up with bloodshot eyes, you're not quite on top of it, and that's the first impression. So it's just not attractive, and it makes it look like you couldn't give a crap about this person.
Yeah, so if you've found someone on an online dating site that you really think, wow, this could be good, don't make things clash like that. Because seriously, if you show up giving the impression that I don't care if it's obviously I got rat-faced drunk last night, then that's the impression you create. That you don't care if people think you're a raging alcoholic.
Yeah, because that's the assumption the person's going to make is A, you're a raging alcoholic and can't help but smell of booze on a first date, or B, you don't give a crap about this person. So they're not going to feel, immediately you're giving them that perception. So Don't build up your perception of someone from your online emails. You know, keep it brief. Get to the coffee meet as quickly as you can so that neither of you build up this false expectation. And when you do meet, turn up nice. Keep yourself nice, people.
Yes, what your mother told you is right.
Yeah.
Keep yourself nice.
And wear clean underwear in case it goes really well.
You never know your luck. Oh my god, I have to throw in case people don't read all the comments. We had a couple that were along the lines of, how do I stop creeps for harassing me? And one helpful commenter said, ladies, if you're sick of guys coming in with the line of, what underwear are you wearing? Just say, white with a hint of yellow and brown. And they'll leave you alone. But don't do that for real, okay? Because you never know.
Yeah, there might be some real freaks out there who get off on that too. So perhaps just block anyone who's asking about your underwear, unless you want to know what their underwear's like.
Yes. So, yeah, helpful tips from the viewers as well as from us. We like to incorporate that sort of feedback.
Yeah. So, good luck with your online dating. Show some patience and be sensible about your first impressions and your expectations.
And we'll see you again soon.